FameIdols Hangout, another amazing episode, and we just finished the conversation with a Saint, a drummer, Innocent actually, where he told us inability of being a drummer in present day Nigeria, and also spicing it up with a here and there. And with that, we enter my favorite, the celebrity gist segment. Una know say when it comes to Amebo, also target gentleman, I transact the Idibia, the pilot, the boss, and Joy is the beautiful conductor being at the other side, giving me all the bad buzz exactly as it's supposed to be. Joy.
Yes, so our mandate here is to bring you all the juicy gossip happening around, okay? So just sit tight, don't go anywhere. We are here to give you everything. For here, we not they hide anything, no. As it be, they give you glass boost like that. So just stay tight and listen. You will enjoy the show, I'm telling you.
And we do this on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from the hours of 8 until the hours of 10. Yes, around that 10. Yes. But then we're just here for you, keeping you updated. That particular story that a lot of people are not so they are scared to talk about. Us gentleman and Joy, we they talk everything, even the one wasting the load. Yes, intending Amebo, we go follow up. We go tell them everything from the beginning. If they drag that for 6 months, we go there 6 months, no leave, no transfer. So we're just here to keep you updated about all that we think that you should know in the life of the celebrities in this entertainment industry at large, not just the life of the celebrities. Every useful information we feel you should be aware of is what we do on FameIdols Hangout, and also keeping you updated about things that are actually going to be relevant, to your career as a creative. So these are many more reasons why you should always stay tuned on all social media platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, that's known as X right now. FameIdols Online on YouTube and FameIdols on every social media platform. You see that you have no better place to be. FameIdols Online on YouTube, Instagram, on every social media platform. And with that, we'll first story for today. Yes, with that, we dive. And this particular story is about this particular content creator. We heard so much about Saint being a content creator, and it motivated me to actually start with this particular gist I saw on the internet, because I know a lot of content creators are actually facing the same things, especially the ones that have been able to build their platform, build their brand to a certain level. I'm talking about a one-time appearance on the British Got Talent, no other than Alfred Chibuike, also known as Josh Too Funny. Yes, of course, Josh Too Funny was in the news this week. Josh Too Funny was in the news this week, and he was in the news because I believe a lot of people have started giving a negative feedback on Josh Too Funny. A lot of people have started giving negative feedback on Josh Too Funny. Josh Too Funny actually shed light on how he handles negative feedback about his comedy, challenges of balancing his career with family life. In an exclusive interview with a sister brand, yes, another media industry, yes, another media industry. I believe this particular interview where he was speaking about people that choose to remain negative on his page. He spoke about a lot of courageous, or should I say bold, I'm looking for the right word to use and classify these particular people. It was just on Friday, if I'm not mistaken, we are talking about people not minding their business, and Josh is coming today to tell us some people go as far as coming to his DM to tell him how not interesting or how bad his jokes are, how they too much do not enjoy his jokes. I think they are called trolls. Yes, I think they are called trolls. So he always he comes out to tell people that they troll him steady online. Make a people like that. They troll him steady online. And I'll start with that before I get into the other part of the conversation in the interview. Now, this issue of going to celebrities DM for a lot of reasons. I believe it's supposed to be a full conversation on its own. Now, because you do not enjoy this particular person's comment, or should I say, because you do not enjoy this particular person's comedy, is that enough reason to go to this particular person's DM and say you are boring, you do not know what you're doing, your jokes are dry? Yes, your jokes are dry. I don't know if Joy, you've actually come across a couple of these content creators page. Maybe if you scroll through the comment sections, there are some comments you'd see and you start to wonder the country, like the audacity that people actually have in this particular country, Nigeria. So what do you think, Joy? I don't know. Trolls,
I don't know why people would do
internet
that
trolls,
kind of thing.
cyberbullying.
Yes, yes, I don't know why people would do such kind of things. I know there's what they call criticism. People give, but some people they don't know how to give what they call constructive criticisms. You don't just go to people's DM and just say vulgar things to the person. It's not right. It's not done that way. There are lots of people who enjoy his jokes. There are a lot of people who enjoy his comedy. If you don't like it, please sit down for your house waiting. The joke is not for only you. And I love the way Josh Too Funny responds to some of these comments. He said, I love the way he responds to it. He said, I choose to make people happy. I've been doing this for more than 10 years and it's all about happiness. He doesn't want to know. He said, I don't see those niggas. I'm telling you what, the way he reacts to some of those things. And I respect it and
Yes.
admire the way he reacts to it. When we're talking about Funke and Kindele, the way she reacts to some of the things that her fans says to her, it shows grace, it shows maturity, it shows the way she listens and she responds to those kind of comments. Just said I'm saying from Josh Watts. He said, I don't see those negative comments of people saying it doesn't make sense. I only see people enjoying my comedy. When I read the comments, I see people enjoying it, and that's what drives me. I appreciate the fact that he doesn't look at those negative comments. He just goes on, do what he loves to do what he has passion for, and he doesn't look at people's negative comments. Because I don't know why people will just go to someone's DM. There are people that if you go to their DM and say nonsense, they will give you gospels immediately. As you they talk nonsense, that's what they drop out for you
Immediately.
immediately. Immediately. But this one is as an oh my
And
goodness, people like this are not much now.
yes,
Uh
funny enough, I've been trying to remember the name of that Nigerian movie. There was actually a movie that Jim Ike did a couple of years ago. I am trying to remember the exact name of that movie, but it was centered on people that say rubbish on social media. Like in that
yes,
movie, somebody commented wrongly. I think it's bad comments. I can't remember the name of the movie. Somebody commented wrongly about a celebrity, and the celebrity find the person go out. You understand? So it has
yes,
been happening for quite a while. Are you there?
I'm here.
So it's something that I feel we should not even think about. Yes, it's something that I think we should not even think about. You do not go to speak negatively about people on their personal page. If you do not like what they do, if you do not like their kind of content, if you do not like their what they put out there, it's best you just ignore. It's best you just move on with your life. There are a lot of people that actually enjoy this particular people's content, and do not forget that there are a lot of people that earn their livelihood by these contents that they actually put out. So you saying you do not like their content, you saying that their work is bad, you saying that they should stop what they are doing because you do not enjoy it, is all shades of wrong. And I like the response Josh Too Funny gave. He said he doesn't even see these people. He doesn't even see their comments, the negative comments. He doesn't even see them. He just focuses on positive. Like every content creator out there is what this is especially the fast rising content creator, the ones that are still, should I say, up and coming. Yes, the ones that are still up. You should not you should not focus on the negativity, because if you do that, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. If you actually focus on the negativity, it's going to be a problem. There are going to be people that are going to, like, Saint Joma actually said stuff like that, that he noticed that while he's doing what he's doing, there are a couple of people that choose to always remain negative. There are a couple of people that actually choose to always remain negative, and that is a problem for him. So big ups to Josh Tufoni for being the bigger person, focusing on positivity. And also in that particular interview, he spoke about, striking a balance between being a professional content creator, a comedian, and being a family man, because this is where some people tend to get it wrong. The fact that you're doing something, the fact that you are hustling, the fact that you are a professional in your field doesn't mean you should neglect the important part of being either a husband or a father. He said his children are a source of joy to him, a source of inspiration to him. He has known how to strike a balance between work and home. Work never follows in home, according to him. If he's working, he's working. Once he's at home, he knows how to differentiate work from house. There are a lot of people out there, some of which I might actually see this particular video, that they tend to carry their aggressions from their working place to their house, transferring aggressions unnecessarily. He even spoke about his children mimicking his comedy content. So this is signs that he's actually a very responsible father and an amazing husband. And I believe a lot of fathers out there, a lot of husbands out there should actually emulate from Josh Tufoni. You should actually know how to separate your work from your home. You should actually know how to keep work at work and keep home at home. You should not be continually, should I say, may you know they mix am. Yes, let me just put it like that. May you know they mix am. It actually brings problem from time to time. You should know that work is work and home is home. So big ups to Josh Tufoni. Big ups to Josh Tufoni. Joy, I was talking about those fathers that do not know how to keep work away from home, because Josh mentioned something like that. He said he knows how to separate his work from his home. So I was talking about fathers that do not know how to keep work at work and keep home at home.
Yes, I really admire Josh Tufoni. And you know what happened there? Josh Tufoni is kind of person that he respects his family, he loves his family. When it comes to keeping work in the house, that when it comes to keeping work at work, he knows how to do that. Even now, he says his little boy now always mimics his joke. His little boy enjoys his joke. So he's not even looking at people's face, oh, you don't love the joke. It's not his business. He's following this thing in a positive way. I admire the way he follows this issue in a positive way, not looking at what people are saying, not minding the criticism of people. In fact, the criticisms are a stepping stone for him. The criticisms are a stepping stone for him. And he being able to ensure that his family is his family, and he doesn't see being a father as a challenge. He's a proud father and he's a responsible father. Seriously, I feel that Josh Tufoni is someone who is worth emulating. That is the way I see him.
Yes, of course, he is worthy of emulation. Big ups to George Tufoni. And if you are a father or a husband out there that still do not know how to do not know how to separate work from home, take a note or take a lesson from George Tufoni and be a bigger and a better person. Thank you very much, Josh, for that particular insight. And with that, we'll move to the next story for today.
Oh, this next story they touch my mind, no be small. Seriously speaking, this one no be small one o. We don come again with Mercy Chinwo. Hey, now wow, no be small thing, no be small thing. Well, here I will give you all the main gist, everything happening. So Mercy Chinwo opens up about issue with EeZee concept. She opens up about everything concerning her manager, where they started and all, in fact everything. For here we go tell you everything, we no dey hide anyone. So Mercy Chinwo, she started from when she started as an assistant in EeZee concept record label. She started as an assistant, a background singer, before becoming a signed artist under his label. And she has revealed that she signed her first contract with EeZee Concept in 2017. However, she said the date was later altered to 2/19 without her consent. Now wow, this kind story no be small thing o. She signed a contract in 2017. This contract was later changed to 2/19 without her consent. And she also disclosed that AC Concept proposed her extending her 5 years contract to 12 years, which she declined. She declined, but she later, and she also let us know that 4 years into the relationship, into the contract relationship, the relationship turned sour, meaning that she started experiencing some verbal and emotional abuse from her manager. Oftentimes, will tell her, will make remarks saying to her that I will deal with you, I will mess you up. I made you who you are. I can shut you up, and nobody will hear again about you, and I will destroy your career. This is so wrong. This is so wrong, because you signed her into your label, and then you can just tell her anything like that. This is so wrong. It's not even thinking about the emotional well-being. How does this affect our emotional state? It's not thinking about that. Mr. Osita, please, how do you see this issue? Because this one now, water don pass garri for this one o. Water don pass garri for this matter.
Funny enough, if I am definitely going to tell my story very soon. Yes, I would actually tell my story very, very soon, because if all she's saying is true, I'm not saying she's lying, because personally, I always like to deal with facts. You understand? I'm always like to deal with facts. But if there's a way to actually prove that all these things she's saying that he actually did them, it is something that's going to, in the long run, mess with your mental state. You understand? Like I said earlier, I was in this particular position before, and after a while, you tend to try to doubt your credibility. You tend to doubt your, not credibility actually, you tend to doubt your capabilities. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. So with time, you will not even be sure of what you can do and what you cannot do. You understand? So I believe it's terrible as a boss, it's terrible as a label owner, to actually make any of your staffs or whatsoever, any of your artists, any of your signee, to go through something like that. The person might have gotten a platform from you, but it is the person's talent that brought the person to where he is. It is the person's talent that got that particular person to where he is. So saying that you made this particular person who he is, and you can actually, bring that person down, you can actually make the person a nobody. You not be God. You not be God for real. So I do not agree with that particular conversation. It actually sounded very, very one kind when I heard about it, and I believe, like I said, since the matter is still in court, we would not be saying much about that for now. We will not be saying much about that for now. We'll just be waiting patiently for the court of proceedings to take place. The final verdict of the court. Like always, big legal standings. Yeah, I'm always so big on legal standing. So we'll just have to wait for the court to come out and both of them to settle their matter amicably in court. And with that, I'll be leaving at that particular story and be going to the very next story. Yes, I'll be leaving that particular story and be going to the very next story. But before the next story, I would like to bring to your notice, everybody watching this particular broadcast right now, that if you know you would like to be a guest on this particular platform, if you know you'd like to join Osita and Joy, and also stand the chance to win 100,000 naira for yourself by participating in our pop quiz, it's very simple. Just get signed up on our site so you could RSVP to our events on the site. I think that again, get signed up on the site so that you could RSVP on to an event on the site. The site is www.fameidols.com. I take that again, www.fameidols.com. Once you log in on that particular site, you sign up on the site, you become a FameIdols family member, and then you can RSVP on an event on the site. It's very simple. It's basic interface. You would understand it the moment you look at it, and then you can be a participant of the FameIdols Hangout. You can join this particular program from our virtual studio. Yes, you can join this particular program from our virtual studios. I would really be anticipating to have you joining me on this program. That being said, I'll move to the very next story. And this next story is still actually on the Mercy Chinwo and thank God that EeZee concept saga, if I'm allowed to put it that way. And the Federal High Court in Lagos and Nigeria actually came out to, should I say, dismiss the arrest warrant that was previously issued against Ezekiel Onyedikachi, that is the former manager of Mercy Chinwo. So this particular decision came when the judge, that is Justice Alexander Oweye, considered the motion brought by Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, that is EFCC, when they initially January 16, due to the alleged inability to achieve attendance in court. Yes, they tried to get into court, but it was not actually possible. So EFCC actually came outside to request an arrest warrant so that he could be arrested and brought to court. The developments came in connection with the accusation of criminal misconduct, specifically financial mismanagement of royalties from Chinwo's digital platforms and events. EFCC prosecutor Mrs. Bilikisu Buhari actually informed the court that Onyedikachi was accused of diverting approximately $345,000 meant for the singer. Failing to remit her rightful share, according to Buhari, the warrant was necessary to compel the defendant's appearance. That is, since he couldn't remit that particular money to Mercy Chinwo, they actually need the warrant because they were not able to bring him to court. However, hearing on Friday, the defense counsel, Mr. Monday Ubani, actually argued that the arrest warrant was issued under misleading circumstances. He claimed that these particular allegations against his clients were actually rooted on contractual this English, well, calm down, talk. You understand? It's on contract basis, basically. It's on contract basis, and it's not criminal activity. Thereby, it's questioning the jurisdiction of EFCC in the matter. It's actually trying to say that this is supposed to be contract. Yes, and a contract matter did it all. So EFCC is supposed to be criminal and financially related and not on contract. So the jurisdiction is supposed to be beyond EFCC. Additionally, he also noted that his clients had lodged preliminary objection to the charges and emphasized that no formal charge has been served on Onyedikachi's no prior charge have actually been served on Onyedikachi prior to the issuance of the arrest warrant. He urged the court to vacate the warrant, highlighting that due process has not been followed. Yes, that due process has not been followed. After the back and front of the whole matter, after the back and forth, the court actually dismissed the arrest warrant. They actually dismissed the arrest warrant that's supposed to be on thank God. Yes, they actually dismissed the arrest warrant. But that notwithstanding, the case has been what's the word? The case has been adjourned. Yes, that's the word. The case has been adjourned to February 14th, Valentine's Day, for Onyedikachi's potential arraignment and hearing of pending applications, including the defense's preliminary objection. Yes. So on the 14th of February, definitely that is going to be another day of FameIdols Hangouts. That's the 14th of February is going to be another day of FameIdols. So I believe by Monday, we should have, or that particular 14th, we should have brought you the full gist about the court hearing. So this is just to inform you that that particular follow-up from the last time you actually heard from us. So the court has dismissed the arrest warrant. The courts have actually dismissed the arrest warrant. So like I always say, we'll be waiting for the full gist. We'll be waiting for the full information coming from the court, and then we would try our possible best to keep you updated here on the show. With that, I go to the very next story. Yes, with that, I go to the very next story. And this particular story actually took Nigerians by shock. This particular story was not expected in any way. Like, I was about to sleep, and when I saw the video posted by Two-Face Idibia, it shocked me. Make I put them like that. When I saw that particular was it video? Yeah, when I actually saw the post on Instagram, he actually took me by surprise. I was shocked. So when he came out to say his Instagram was hacked, I said, phew, thank God. Only for him to release the video and said his Instagram was not hacked, that he said what he said. It was shocking for me. Let me put it that way. It was actually shocking for me. What am I talking about? Two Baba, that is Innocent Idibia, actually came outside, took the internet space by surprise when he made an official statement that he's going to be divorcing his wife of many years, Annie Idibia. Annie Macaulay and Two-Face Idibia has been married since, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was about 2012. Yes, I think that was since 2012, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, of course, they've been married since 2012, and this is 2025. I'm trying to see how many, over 15 years, if I'm not mistaken, and now they are filing for divorce. I believe they've not been an official statement from Tubaba onto why he is taking this particular move now. They've not been an official statement from Annie and Macaulay or Annie Idibia. The only thing we actually noticed is they unfollowed each other on Instagram. Yes, they actually unfollowed each other on Instagram. And Two-Face came to debunk that particular story when he was saying that his Instagram, there was no hacking, and he and Annie has been separated for a while. So the divorce is I don't know, he's trying to, it shouldn't be so much of a surprise. And I actually had a conversation with somebody before this particular, should I say, before this particular story. Yes, before this particular story, I do not know, should we take that particular, I believe we'll take the screenshots as the person was saying this particular divorce was for, she actually saw it coming. Yes, she didn't know the particular time that it was going to happen, but she saw this particular thing coming. So let's take official Stella Dimokokos. She said actress Annie Idibia allegedly currently in rehab and in a very bad state. According to her, actress Annie Idibia is in a very bad state and allegedly currently in rehab. Insiders reveal that it is very, very bad, and the two people allegedly currently taking care of her are singer Tiwa Savage and media girl Toke Makinwa. May God heal her. Okay, that's coming from Stella. Yes, that's actually coming from Stella, and it's changes the whole thing for me personally. It actually changes the whole thing for me personally. So is this Two-Face actually running away from responsibility, or is there I believe there is a lot that we do not know about from this particular news that is actually unfolding now. This is just Two-Face coming to say his marriage has ended. He's actually filing for divorce. He has been separated for a while and he's filing for divorce. So the news coming out that Annie has been in rehab, Annie is currently in rehab. I do not know if this is Two-Face running away from responsibility going on in the background that we are not so much aware of. Why are we just hearing for the very first time that Annie Idibia has been in rehab and is still in rehab in a very bad state? You don't know. All these things are things that actually, it confuses us. Yes, it actually confuses us. Now, putting it in our faces, you and your wife is actually going to separate, or is actually of this particular person beforehand, is being selective with information. A lot of people might say it's not our business, but I want to believe it's actually our business. I would continually look for the continuation of this particular story, because this one cannot end here. Yes, this particular story cannot. I surely believe that we would still hear from Annie Idibia, Annie Idibia's people. Yes, either we hear from Annie or we hear from her people, or another official statement from Tubaba letting us know progress on either filing for divorce or what caused about this particular decision, or what even made them to separate in the first place. I am so sure that this is an unfolding story that we would definitely get to see the end of. And people were saying they do not understand why an Idibia, he was a man that had numerous kids. So somebody was saying it was a relationship that was heading for the rocks from the beginning, but it was just time. How long they were going to be together was what she doesn't know for a fact. But if it's for the fact that they are going to separate, she knew for a fact that they were going to separate. So it didn't come as a shock for them. People that are saying that they actually and Idibia as their role models, yes. So the people that were saying they actually looked at Two-Face and Idibia, yes, I had a lot of, or not a lot, of people saying that they looked at Two-Face Idibia as a role model in quotes for marriage life, or what a marriage is supposed to look at. When I hear things like this, I start to wonder, why use celebrities as role models? There are a lot of, I mean, my mom and dad is my role model for everything marriage. So why you can't they use two celebrities? If nobody go talk, if nobody go talk, I go talk. Okay, I would be definitely waiting for the continuation of this particular story, because like I said, I'm very sure that this is not at the end of. I still definitely bring it to your screens and let you know exactly what happened. With that, I'll go to my final story. Yes, I believe that should be my final story for this particular episode. I'll go to my final story for this particular episode, and guess who's back, ladies and gentlemen? Guess who's once again in our faces, letting us know that he is back like he has never left. Yes, he's back like he never left. I'm talking about no other than Speed Darlington. Speed Darlington made a post officially, and I've been laughing since I saw this particular post. I've been in I laughed, the tears come off from my eye. It has been hilarious. Darlington is letting us know that nothing come outside. Let's watch this particular video before I let us know exactly what I feel. Let's do from Speed Darlington. Let's watch this video together.
I'm back. Nothing like that. How I look. They say I look good. See my new shape up. Thank God I'm still alive. Thank God I'm still alive. I was never hungry. If you notice, I don't gain weight. I don't gain weight. My new name, Chop and Chop. Only person why I know where they go Nigerian lockup, gain weight. Chineke Keledreni, no one mean I really. I don't make a bell when I ask him 50 million. My Jew home, I go like I'm going to between December and New Year. Calculate Chaya, Siana, fuck it. January 15, March after. The nigga who spends the million, that means he believes I'm all there, you know what I'm saying? Prison is doable, especially if you have some coins. There is bed, there is 3 square meal. Oh, by the way, shout out to my family. Shout out to my family. My mom, my brother, my sisters. Shout out to my PA, Ghosty. Yeah, shout out to Great Ivy, King of Bitcoin, West Africa, Wuru. Shout out to everybody, yo. I'm back. All you baby oil content in full effect. All my lawyer. Shout out to Mashallah Abubakar, my lead counsel, Mashallah Abubakar. He said, just don't mention anybody by name and don't talk about the court. You can talk about police and then you're good to go. So you already know if I say long face, you're gonna go in your you know. More baby your hair content, you know. If you like, carry me go Kuje prison. I go in Kuje prison and I rule that bitch. Take that, nigga. I'm back, Take that. You on the lookout, my new music. Oh, wow. It goes Bell Money. Oh, wow. Shorty. Oh, wow. Say we VIP. Oh, wow. Be on the lookout for my new music. Oh, wow. And it go Bell, man. Now me, naturally, I be Mr. Calculus. I don't want you that 15 million. Ta, January 15 in Much Apotapa, which I have made in it. Much Apota, energy banger. I'm back. I don't go jail 6 months before in North America. It's not my first time, so nothing changed. Sharing shower did not change shit. You feel me? I'm still a celeb. Irregular speedometer, Scorpion King Gabe. International shows still coming, big things popping, little things stepping. Still not a homosexual. I'm still getting work. The rain.
Yes, of course, and that was Speed Darlington. That was Speed Darlington, letting us know that he is still going to shake tables. He is back. Yes, he is back. He's still going to. In fact, now plenty basketballs now. Speed Darlington plan come. You understand? And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I said it in a while back. Yes, a couple of shows ago. I said it that this is actually what I'm expecting from Speed Darlington. I said it that Speed Darlington is definitely not going to keep his calm. I said it that I'm expecting him to do something like this, and he just proved me right. This is him. I believe he lives for the controversy. Speed Darlington lives for the controversy. Controversy is what keeps him going. That is what he has been doing for a very long time, and I do not see him stopping it anytime soon. According to him, his lawyers just told him not to mention any name, so he's going to bring more content. He's going to bring even a song on this particular issue, but he's not going to be mentioning names. He said we know who he's talking about, so we should just expect more from him. Yes, he said I'm not too surprised. I take that again. I'm not too surprised about Speed. Actually, so expected. From my own end, it was actually expected, and I hope he's going to be able to hold up to his own end of the bargain by not mentioning any name. Possibly just leave this matter alone. Speedality, if you go hear my voice, leave this matter. There are plenty ways to create content. Leave this one. But not go hear my voice any which way. If I hear any other thing, if I hear any other conversation concerning Speed Darlington, or if he should eventually drop that particular music, of course I'm going to talk about it. I'm here for the gossips. I'm here for the basketballs. I'm here for the amebo exactly as it's supposed to. I'm going to be coming to the end of yet another FameIdols Hangout. A big shout out to everybody that was actually watching us from the beginning of this particular broadcast till this very moment. And big shout out to people that actually take out their time to watch us after the conversation has actually ended. Big shout out to people that have been till this very moment. We appreciate you. We love you. We see what you do. To continue encouraging us, you could share our videos. Yes, let people know about what we do here. That's the best way to tell us that you enjoy what you're doing. Like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share is actually the best way to let people know that okay, you encourage Osita, you encourage Joy, you are at peace, and you love the FameIdols family. Please follow us on all our social media platforms. On YouTube, it's FameIdols Online. On Instagram, it's FameIdols Online. On Facebook, it's at FameIdols. On X, on TikTok, is at FameIdols. So follow us on all the social media platforms. Like, share, turn on your notifications on YouTube. Also, gentlemen, I'm on the FameIdols site. So if you just go on our website, www.fameidols.com, and you sign up, you would see me on the site. You have the opportunity to converse with me on a later date or later matter, as it should be. We'll be here on Wednesday with another exciting episode of FameIdols FameIdols Hangout. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you actually had a swell time. I hope you enjoyed your time with me and Joy. For me, I say remain blessed and enjoy the rest of your week. I'm wishing every of our viewers a beautiful week ahead. I say enjoy the rest of your evening. Goodbye.